Testing. Am I in? Okay. This is a streaming test because I really want to talk in a live stream, but I can see that my face is so dark in the camera, so I will be using my flash to lighten up my face. I don't know if this looks great in the camera. Okay. This is my first time of streaming, and I apologize for the low quality of the camera and also the low quality of the audio. And I could see that there is one person raising his hands. Thank you so much for Kezia Mulan. She's my sister, to be honest. And yeah, what's the goal of this live streaming is nothing else than talking in front of camera. And yeah, can I get an answer from Kezia Mulan? Does my voice sounds clear? Does my voice looks good in your ear? Or it's so bad. I'm using a $10 earphone. What do you mean? Yeah, it is. Do you mean it's good or is it bad? Elaborate, please. Okay. While we waiting for the answer. Okay. It's all clear. Okay. Basically, I will stay in front of the camera like for an hour or more. I don't know. Just talking. And yeah, just talking in front of the camera, and I hope I could help you guys with something that you have struggling on. I didn't really promote this for my first live streaming. Only people that I know, that I asked them to watch me and testing out, because the plan is just streaming like this every day. And yeah, every day if it's possible, because I also have a job that it takes my time and my energy. But yeah, I've been talking like this, really helping me out to eliminate all of my bad habits, and also helping people through just talking. I don't know how I can help people through talking with words, and I hope that talking like this could help you guys in changing your life, or maybe improving yourself. I don't really know what you guys have problem with, and I cannot really see how many people watch this live stream. I believe it's only one people. Yeah, it's one people. Okay. So the goal of the live stream is me at first talking about life is hard, but you need to face it. And this is what I'm actually experiencing right now, is that my life is actually very hard, starting when I graduated from my college. When I graduated from my college, I didn't realize that life is going to be this hard. I just didn't realize it. And then life goes on, and days is counting, you know. I'm counting days. Like today, I have a problem like this. And tomorrow, another new problem. Well, if you want to think about the positive side, is that I really learned something new, and I'm really loving it to learn something new, because if I learn something new every day, that means I'm improving every day, which fasten me to become success in the future, or at least investing myself in the future, that I don't really need to experience bad things a lot. If you can understand what I mean. Suffering is just an opportunity for us to learn something new. Suffering is not really a suffering, and most people see suffering and then they just escape. And I also do that usually, because to be honest, we are all human beings. When we are stressed, we escape. And I also, when I stress, I escape. I'm doing something else, like maybe scrolling on social media, or playing games, or maybe talking with a friend. That's actually the best way, actually one of the best way, not the best way. And Escaping is actually bad when you are in the face of suffering. I mean, when the things is not going great today, And why is that? Because these challenges, obstacles, things that suffers you a lot, it actually your opportunity to learn the most of it, Because you will never learn something if you are feeling good or if you are feeling comfortable about it. What I learned, what I experienced is that everything that I learn, it's coming from discomfort. It's coming from something that I don't really want to do. And to be honest, I'm facing a lot of that. And I believe people that watching this, or maybe, yeah, people around me faces more than me, because yeah, people have different obstacles and life challenges. And the problem with that is we don't often see it that way. We see problem or challenges as something that is bad for us, while life will always give you challenges, will give you suffering or problems like that. And I will clear this out, is that suffering is not really a suffering if you know that it will pass, you know suffering is not really suffering, and if you learn something about it and if you become better because of those challenges or obstacles or that suffering, it doesn't mean you are suffering, it's just that you are improving. Even though it's hard, I know it's going to be hard, and it's annoying also. And the problem that we usually face when we are facing challenges is that we don't know why this happens, and we don't know like why this happens to us, and that is the questions we always face, what we always ask when we facing problems or challenges. And that's normal. don't don't think that you don't need to force yourself to feeling okay when you're facing challenges or facing obstacles. You don't need to feel like, ah, this is this is not this is not for me, or maybe you're escaping, or etc. and etc. And you're just saying to yourself, it's fine, I can face it, and blah blah blah, even though you inside of you don't really feeling okay. And that's the problem. Like, most people problem is that they just saying it's okay, one, even though it's not okay. We cannot just say it's okay when it's not okay, because our body and mind, in my opinion, and in what I am experiencing, is that whenever I say to myself that it's okay when it's not okay, it actually escaping myself from facing what it's not okay in my life. If I'm missing my money or my phone, it's not okay. Why I need to force myself to say, yeah, it's okay, even though I don't feel like that? It's just lying to ourselves, which worsen the bad feeling that you had. So the first thing that I always take when I'm facing challenges is just aware of it, knowing that I don't feel okay. And if I want to cry, if I want to beat my pillow, or like punching the pillow, or maybe angry with myself, even though it's not recommended, well, it's fine. Have the time to really understanding yourself, being aware of how you feel, because understanding yourself, listening to yourself, it's important. Once you're aware of that, you can actually change it, because this will calm down and then it will be replaced with something new. But if you don't aware of those problems, if you always said, it's okay, you just stack something new problem comes in and you say okay, new problem comes in and you say okay, and it will stack until the top and then suddenly you just blow up, angry to some people, or yes, feeling stressed or depressed because you are escaping. You're saying that you are okay, but you are not actually okay, and that is escaping. So I see this a lot of people facing this, especially my friends, my coworkers also, is that yeah, it's not okay, you know. If it's not okay, just be aware of it. Just understanding yourself, okay, this this actually annoying. This actually feels like shit. And once you're aware of it, once you cry yourself, and you will feel stronger after that. Why? Because you really listen to yourself. And those stack of negativity, stack of tiredness actually begun, and then you can replace it with something new. Now, the problem with most people is that they change it first rather than cleaning it first, you know. It's like you're putting your garbage in a room rather than throwing it out. You're putting it in the room so that your room looks clean, and then suddenly that room will actually explode with garbage. But if you manage your time and really looking at that garbage, and it takes time to really throw that emotions, throw that garbage in a bin, your room will clean, and then the new garbage comes in, which you can face it with peacefulness. But if you know that there are a lot of garbage in the room, you'll feel stressed about it when you facing or you receive a new garbage, you know. And that garbage will always come in your life, to be honest, because this is life, and life is hard, and you need to face it. There's no other way around. And I see a lot of people that thinking life is going to be easy. It's hard, but there's might be a way that is easy. Well, yeah, but not all the time. Yes, you can make your studying much more effective, but if it's really need to study and spending your time, there's no other way than reading the book, studying the book, and then implementing it in your life. There's no other way around of it. There's no other way that you can fasten the studying progress. Well, if you want to cheat, that's a different thing, context, you know. And that is actually life, which I'm actually surprised when I graduated from my college, because I didn't really expect what my challenge is this big, you know. And that surprises me, even though I have already prepared myself for the work work after life after college, but I still did it not ready. What I mean by ready is that I feel peaceful, I feel like it's easy, but yeah, I thought that I need to feel the life is becoming easy, you know. I need to prepare myself, work hard so that life will be easy. Life will never be easy. Life will always be hard because you need to learn. Once you learn something new, you will be faced by something new again, which is harder than this one. And then it will, like a ladder, and then eventually you will become someone greater. If you are doing good at your career, then problem will come at your relationship maybe, or at your family, or at something else, you know, health, or etc. And why is this happening? Because this is life. There's no something that it's balanced, perfect, and etc. We might see it on people, but to be honest, they will never show it, the dark things that they have behind them. And all people have their own problems. So that is why in the Bible always said that we cannot judge other people, because if we judge other people's challenges, if we judge people that your problem is easy, you cannot actually say that sometimes. I don't really know, because challenges is actually problems is actually calculated fully to yourself. How do I explain this? We cannot we will not face problems that we cannot face. And I believe there's a Bible verse for that. Let me search it up for that, because this is not a recording, this is streaming, so I can chill. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Yeah, I need to share this to the people. Yeah, I haven't checked the viewers actually. The first time of live streaming. This lighting looks good though, even though it's only flashlight from my phone. Or is it right here? Which one? Which one, KJ? This? This is number one. Okay, wait. I'll show you like this. This is number one. It's kind of dark. This is number two. This is blocking my laptop actually. This is number three. I think number three is the best one. The first one. Yeah. Yeah. I actually tried to lights out. What's the English to shut down your lights? Yeah, I actually tried to shut down my lights and using option 3. You got it. I think this like this one. I really like this one, but I don't know how to put my phone like that, because there's my mouse. Yes. If you guys like the live stream, please share it into the Instagram or etc. Share it so that the goal of my live stream is nothing else than make a friend. What do I say? To help people that feels alone, you know, because I usually watch live stream when I'm eating, and it actually it actually like I feel I feel okay. I feel it's just fun, you know. Watching people, I don't know, but it's game actually. It's different with this one. I'm lagging. I think it's my Wi-Fi that's lagging. Okay, apologize if I'm lagging, because my Wi-Fi usually stops or lagging like a couple of seconds and then it will come back, but it's fine. I think this today right now is much better than before. Okay, we're going to talk about the Bible first. This is Sabbath day, so I'm going to talk about Bible first. It's what do I say? To be honest, guys, recording video it's easy, but editing it it's so hard. And I'm not looking for someone to. I'm not looking for freelancer. I'm just saying. Oh, 1 Corinthians 10, verse 13. Yeah, I'm actually forgot about this one. This is so good. I love this one. It says that it's temptation, but I will explain to you why it calls temptation. I can change my camera right here, and I can share it with you, the Bible verse from Corinthians. Apologies for the lagging camera, and I can see it that my video is so bad. Oh no, it's just a preview. I it looks good though, right? Okay, I'm gonna put the text right here. I think it's much better if you can see the text only, because this is just a Bible verse. Okay, there's a text, and then one, oh, it's so big. Oh, well, no temptation. I just copy it. Okay, how do I edit it? It's so big, bro. And I cannot see the text. What the hell? Okay, apologize, because this is my first time using a live stream. A quick story is that I really want to live stream when I play games, when I'm focusing on gaming. It's in 2020, I guess, yeah, before I got to college, but I failed to do so because my phone cannot handle it. It's funny, but it's kinda sad, but yeah, God sets a plan that is better than that, and I'm live streaming for something better than playing games. For me, I didn't say this for other people. Okay, it's lagging again. Sorry. Right? You can see that my Wi-Fi is lagging, so I need to pay attention to the frames and also the video, so that I don't miss a word, you know, when I talk to people. It's just, yeah. Okay, why it didn't show up? Is it? Oh no, it's reconnecting. Okay. Yes, you can see it, right? Why it didn't show up? Where's the text? Oh my god. Is it right here? No, it just didn't show up. Okay, this is my first time then. Just because like this. The color is white. Let me just change it to. Yeah, it's supposed to be white. Okay guys, I don't know how my camera didn't show up in the screen. Okay, I tried this and it works. This works, but why this one doesn't work? Oh, it's working. Okay, it's working. How do I? Yeah, I need to do it like this, right? Oh my god. Wait guys. Make it small. Hi. Hi Alin Johanna. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Okay, sorry, it is really hard. Okay guys, there's my girlfriend. I usually talk things like this every day. I hope she's not bored with me for talking things like this every day. Yeah, actually it says her, you know, if she really is really the one. I believe she's the one. How do I do this? Okay, wait man. It's only one Bible verse and it takes me a few minutes. I'm sorry. He will also provide a way so that you can endure it. Okay, I hope you guys can see it. Okay, I will practice for this one, you know, and then yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. See, it's gradient. How do you say it? Gradient. Yeah, Nah, we're not gonna use this. How about we use outline? Yeah, like this. And then change the text into white. Because I think you watch me tutorial for things like this. Oh, the outline didn't show up. So the color's black. How about this? 5. Okay. Can you see it? No, it's not clear. Ah, it's so bad, man. Let's just use a screen. It's much convenient than this one, and you guys can see it much more clearly. Okay, Windows Capture. Where is it? Okay, you guys can see it, right? Sorry for my face, it's blocking it. Okay, I hope you guys can see it. I will read it from my Google Chrome, and yeah. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. So this is not a bear. This actually means that what you can face. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way so that you can endure it. This is so good, actually. And I believe that my sister also faced something that she's struggling on. And yeah. So basically, we will not face problems that we think that we can face it. We will never face things like that, you know. If we want to improve, and God wants us to improve, God will not I guess God will not give something that we think we can face it, you know. And it's actually crazy if you think about it. God didn't give challenges that we think we can achieve it. Because why is that? Why we face things that we think we cannot face it? Like my challenge right now is my career, financial, and in my mind I cannot even think a way to face it, to fix it, to find a solution. It stresses me out to even think how. And that what we think, if you can see it in the Bible verses, we think that temptation, we can also say challenges we face, is what we think we cannot bear. But God said, you will not be tempted by something that you cannot bear. You will not. Yeah, so if you're facing challenges that you think you cannot face it, you're wrong actually, because those things happens to you because you can actually face it. In Jesus' name, to be honest. And yeah, those what I am actually facing, struggling, challenges, and etc. And I believe you guys that watching this also have struggling or challenges that you think that you cannot face it, you cannot bear it, or even you need to cry at night, and even thinking about tomorrow is a burden. You know, thinking about tomorrow is like another day of struggling, another day of suffering. And I understand and I relate to that. And yeah, we always think as a human being, if you think in the human perspective, things that we face is unimaginable on how to solve it. We will not be faced by something that we can face it, you know. We think that we can face it. It will be beyond that. Because if it's beyond that, that means you will know that you can actually face more than what you think. I don't know if this sounds easy to understand because I'm trying so hard to explain it in a simple way, but yeah, challenges or struggling things that you face is not as Okay, it's reconnecting. I'm sorry. Usually my Wi-Fi is so lagging. It actually lagging right now because I'm live streaming. But yeah, maybe Satan in work right now. So yeah, um, we will not be faced something that we can think, we can imagine that we can solve it. Because God is beyond of our imagination. God is beyond what we can think is capable of we doing. Because if God only helps you or shows the power that you can only imagine, it's not God, you know. I don't know if this makes sense. Because God will show you something that is the one that we need to worship. Like for example, Moses. How Moses faced something that he didn't even imagine that he needs to face. Um, what's the English for Firaun? Yeah. Oh, it's lagging again. Yeah, it's usually lagging right now, guys, because my Wi-Fi. I think, to be honest, my Wi-Fi is not capable for live streaming, but I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so I'm just turning off all of my phone for the Wi-Fi so that it can run smoothly. And yeah, it works. Yes, it works. Okay, I will be using my data for my phone, and the Wi-Fi will only use for this one. Okay, it working so well. Okay, yes, my apologies because I didn't know that I can do that, so it's not lagging. I think I already saw for like 40 minutes of lagging. And right now it's running smoothly. Can I get a yes for this? For someone that's watching right now, is it run smoothly? Excellent connection. There's actually 5 views. Interesting. So yeah, so this is just a chill talk about the Bible verse for this one. Okay. This is a special live stream for the Friday night. I will talk things like this on a Friday night, or maybe on Saturday on 2 p.m. I guess. Yeah. Because usually I have time and I'm not doing anything else. I don't know, tomorrow. I cannot promise you that, but yeah. Okay. I think my audio is not that good, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just checking it. Yeah, why it's good to face something that we cannot imagine on how to face it. Why is that? Because it shows us that we don't need faith we don't need to face this challenge alone, you know. We always think that we need to face challenges by ourselves, by our own power, but this life, this war in this life is not us to face, you know. Our job is not about worrying stuff, about how we can handle this, about how we can face this. It's not our job. And I actually learned this from Cliff, is that our job is to believe having is going to be okay. And yeah, a lot of sentence words saying that do not fear in the Bible, it's a lot. Because I think that is one of the main challenge, you know, that we will face, and especially in this life. Even if you're seeing the live stream title, is that life is hard, but you need to face it. And why is that? because there's no other way around than facing it. Otherwise, you won't learn. And if you don't learn, you will learn it later. You know. Often people, often people just escaping again and again and again. But what they didn't know is that they're actually delaying stuff that they need to learn. And we need humility to learn something new. That's the problem. People just doesn't aware of it. And I'm one of them also. I'm not perfect, guys. I have problems also that I escape. Not entirely, actually. I'm doing great right now, so facing my own challenges. Even though I'm not really great at facing it, you know, the solution of what I'm facing or what I'm doing, but I'm doing as much as I can. Okay, the Bible verse right here is what I love this one. I love this one because no temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. So what this means is that what you face is something common, you know, that human being can actually face it. And this is show the real meaning of it is that, and God is faithful, you know, God is faithful. God will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear, you know. And God not only says that, God says it again. Continue the sentence. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. So God not only says that be faithful, but God shows also that be faithful, because God will provide a way so that you can endure it. And that is actually the challenges that we face in life. Life is hard, but you need to face it. Because you can face it, and I believe in yourself that you can face it. Well, it's not easy. Yes, it will not be easy, but you will get through of it, you know. You will actually face it, and that's the point, you know. What we see is that I actually can do this, and then I can duplicate this, right? And then the screen recording, guys. I want to show this one. I made this. I don't know, maybe a couple of months ago, like this. See, yeah. We'll remove the window capture, and then only the video capture. So there are two versions. My face only, and the second version is my face and the screen, like this one. Yes. I hope I'm not misclick it when I'm opening something else, you know. And then I don't know if this is a jump scare for you. I'm sorry, but I need to show this off because this is good. This actually look really cool. Okay, so when I'm talking, I will using this camera. This will actually be improved. Maybe I'm in a beach, or maybe I'm in a bathtub. Not a real bathtub. I mean it's like a background, you know, those AI stuff. We can use that, so it's much more fun. Yeah. Problems, things like that. We need to face it. We cannot just escaping it. But everything is in your own decision, your own hands. If you want to face it, go ahead. If you don't want to face it, face the consequences, because there's no other way around than those second choices. Either you face it, and then you will learn, and then you will become better, because you can face it. The problems will, you can face the problems, you know. You are able to face it. Or you escape, which is delaying the lesson. Because the moment you're escaping it, eventually those lessons will become bigger and bigger and bigger. And then once the time comes where you cannot avoid the lessons, boom, it will be much bigger than the first one that you can actually face it. And this actually happens to someone that I know. He always escape lessons, life lessons. You know, he always escape his life lessons. He, yeah, financial problem because of his ego, right? And then his money is gone, let's say. But he didn't learn his lessons. When the money come back, he start ego again, arrogant. Talk, talk, um, talk with people that using a bad words maybe, or maybe using the money for something bad for himself and for his friend or family. And then something comes down again. So you can see that the lesson is actually compounds. It's much bigger. He lost his, I don't know, his career or his job. And he didn't learn from that lesson again. He got into an accident. And then boom. He didn't learn maybe. Maybe he learned a little bit, but it didn't learn the main lesson of it. And then eventually he lose everything. When he lose everything, I cannot give details about this. I'm only giving the general information about this story. When he loses everything, he loses everything. He didn't get anything, you know. Well, he might have his family or his friend around him, but that's all. But he's right here now because of the lessons that he always escaping or avoiding. That is why it's so dangerous to escape struggling or problems in front of you, because those problems we cannot escape it. And I have opportunity to escape from my own problems, my financial problems, my family problems. Someone give me an opportunity to leave this place and then go somewhere else and live a new life. And it's too good to be true, to be honest, for me. But the main point is that if I'm escape from this challenge, that means I'm delaying the lesson, which I will learn it in the new place, which is a bad thing, right? Because I'm just doing the same thing, I'm just facing the same thing, but it's in a different place. And is it going to be a better place right there? I guess not. I'm not talking about bad environment, okay? If you are in the bad environment, I suggest you can leave. I mean, you can live in a better place. I see a lot of people changing their life by changing their environment, but this is a different case. This is for a case that we are escaping from things that we need to face. I know how hard it is to see those in front of you, that you need to face those things. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so afraid. Can I face it or not? And to be honest, I don't even have the answer for that until now. But it's been a couple of months and it's going pretty well. Why is that? Why is how I can face these things? The number one answer is, of course, Jesus Christ. I have God that is so kind that He actually protects me in everything I do, in everything I plans, and even He, I believe, sets me for something big in the future. And this is just the simple step. If you see that I'm motivated to do a live stream like this, and it's have been like 46 minutes, it's not because of me, it's because of Him, Jesus Christ. And yeah, I love to talk about that. Yeah, not much of I can talk about. I'm actually yapping for 45 minutes. I'm sorry about that, but I hope that you guys can learn something from this. Um, yeah, my English actually improves. Oh, I got a drink. I forgot to drink this. Yeah. Sorry if you're fasting or if you're doing something else. I'm drinking. It's so good. I usually buy this in the when I'm working with my coworkers, but yeah, I'm gonna spill you out. It's a coffee. I'm drinking coffee at night. Oh no. Drinking coffee at night is dangerous, guys. And you need to sleep. And this will disrupt my sleep. Even if I feel, even if sleep and feeling like I'm waking up feeling great, to be honest, I'm not. Because there's a research biology about this. Watch Andrew Huberman for the full lessons about this. Yeah, it actually a little bit. Yeah, it's empty right now. Okay. I will make a minute mark for my live stream. Is that 60 minutes? And I feel like yapping for 60 minutes a lot. This is only my first live stream. I don't know if I'm feeling tired or I really want to sleep and I'm feeling sleepy. Those are the challenge, and I need to stay for 60 minutes, And I'm going to make sure that I will arrive at my apartment at 7 so that I could live stream for an hour and then I can do my night routine or my challenge. Yeah, for the 100-day challenge update, I'm just going to give you a little bit about this. My body went well, even though my pose, my form, my push-up form is bad, but I got result from it. My meditation bad, to be honest. I usually got distracted by daydreaming, like for a minute, and then for a minute I focus, and for a minute I forgot about it. Yeah, it just kept coming like that. My journaling also. Journaling kind of annoying because I usually don't know what I'm going to write, but here's a tip for you if you want to journaling, is that just write down your thoughts. Just remember, it's best. Ali Abdaal said that it's best to write journaling at night. Yeah. Oh no, it's not Ali Abdaal. I guess it's Mark Manson. Yeah, it's Mark Manson. Apologies. Ali Abdaal actually talk about journaling also. You can watch him for great journaling tips. It's better to write journal at night because you can track down what you have done today and then evaluate yourself to how you can be better tomorrow, And tomorrow you can remind yourself by the journaling by yesterday and write down what you are grateful for. So morning journaling is more into grateful. Morning is more about being grateful. But evening journal, it's more about what you have been doing. Yeah, tracking things like etc. What you are facing, Yeah, that's it actually. Okay, I'm answering my. Dopamine detox tips. If you want to eliminate all of bad habits, I suggest don't do it like me. I've been doing eliminating bad habits like for years and it hasn't really successfully done. To eliminate all of your bad habits, you need to do it at least one thing, but usually my bad guys, lagging. Eliminating bad habits is best if you do it one thing, because it's not easy, to eliminate things, because you need to replace it with something else. That means if you're removing something bad, that means you need to replace it with something good. That means you're not only removing this, but you're also doing something doing this. If I want to remove my gaming habit, I need to replace it with something else because I'm bored, I don't know what to do. Testing. Yeah, even either by doing nothing or doing good. Doing nothing is actually what do I say? Doing nothing is actually a good habit. Yeah, doing nothing is actually a good habit. I think there are people that watching this video and then checking a little bit and then leave. Because I done that also, just checking the live stream. But yeah, I will be here guys for the next day, I guess. I cannot promise you because this is the first live stream I'm just checking out. So the problem that I'm facing when I'm starting a live stream is that the video capture device, yeah, it's good to capture device, right? Yeah, I don't know how to open my camera, and then I just click setting and then custom the resolution. Let me know if you guys have questions. Send us Okay, so I'm going to summarize it because I guess it's 4 more minutes. I hope it's not lagging guys, because my wife starts to lag. Okay, okay. Life is hard and you need to face it. There's no other way around it. It's best to face it. This life is just surviving, okay? You will eventually succeed. You will eventually become someone, financial freedom maybe, or maybe become the best ones, or maybe achieve that job, achieve that career, or becoming someone great that you really want to be, or helping your family and etc. You will eventually achieve it, but you need to face what in front of you. That's it. Even if it doesn't make any sense, I'm sorry, even if it doesn't make any sense, and you need to face it. Maybe you face something that this is not actually correlated with my succeed or my career. Well, yeah, because there is a lesson behind that you need to learn, which is actually correlated into your success. You will never know the formula of success. The formula of success is just facing your life, facing your challenge, your obstacles. That's it. It's lagging again. And it's hard. If you're tired, take a rest. Don't escape, okay? Rest is easy. You can either sleep, you can either doing something else. Right? This life, you can do anything you want. I mean, things that actually good for you, and good for other people. And yeah, that's it. So life is hard, but you need to face it. Otherwise, you won't learn from it. Okay? If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. This is the first my live stream, so I will be leaving in 1 minute. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. It actually feels good to talk like this, but yeah, the goal is consistency. This also can be my new 100-day challenge. 100-day challenge of live streaming. Might be interesting. And there is also topics about it, about we are going to talk about. Yeah. If you're alone, if you need someone to talk to, join my live stream. It's free. Well, the cost is I'm lagging, so I'm usually like disconnected for a little bit and then reconnected. Apologize about that one. Support me by downloading my Gumroad PDF guides or etc. Or maybe even sharing this. It's actually great because I'm hoping that I can tell a lot of people, the comments is like crowded and then yeah, etc. So thank you so much for watching, especially for Gejamulan di Simatupang and also Alin Johanna from what I see on the comments. And for people that actually didn't comment, and I believe that you are watching right now, thank you so much. I'll see you on the next live stream. Goodbye.